sounded fucked up there.
Yeah,
I gotta give you guys an update for the few people that are gonna fucking. I'm running ridiculously late. I got nothing done as fast as I wanted to. I decided to talk to Dead on Dave. I did an interview that I forgot about. That's why there's only 8 people in here. I didn't advertise it. I didn't put the link up till very late. I basically fucked everything up and procrastinated, did an interview, and then I decided to fucking get in a fight with Nick on Twitter, which she's not responding to, of course, because he's a big fucking cheese-eating rat pussy. But we'll get into that in short. Shot from the point dead. So I apologize ahead of time. The other thing I apologize because one of the reasons I thought I had one more time is Dave Stamboni is not going to be with us this Wednesday. He's going to be there next Wednesday, and we're going to try to pump it up a little bit. We really didn't get behind it. I need a scheduler now. I think that's what it's come down to. Huffman, I need a scheduler. Yeah. Hey, you know the guy...
I get by without one.
Because you probably only have to do 3 things.
Yeah, my days are pretty routine.
Yeah, exactly. Your routine. My shit's all over the place. I had to talk to honor the call. Yeah, that's another thing I got.
Oh,
I didn't even change your name. It's so funny.
It's okay. Nobody knows my
name.
Anyway.
I didn't put your name up there. I'm just putting Jeff too. I'm not even putting your last name. That's all right. So, all right, I want to get into some stuff. If we have time, we'll take calls. Also, that's another thing. I have to finish this one on a half an hour because I have to make the fix to hide your phone number. And a lot of you guys are going to have to turn your fucking camera. Well, that's another story altogether. So anyway, here's what I found interesting in the hockey league. It's just, all right, I'll take your calls later. Like, relax with that shit, guys, really. All right, here's the thing. All right. Everybody, I was really excited about the Adidas jerseys, you know, because I'm a big fan of the company Adidas.
Yeah, the tracksuits.
I like little tracksuit pants. I have a pair on right now. So when they were all getting involved, when Adidas was getting involved, I'm like, cool. I thought they did a pretty good job on the World Cup jerseys, except for Team Europe. They were okay. I mean, I didn't like Team Canada and USA.
They weren't as bad as they looked when they first released them.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. You know what it is? And then Team North America was just so bitchin' cool. I don't know. I think it's stuff like that. It's just go tradition. You know, you don't have to hire some fucking fruity guy to go in there and, you know, redesign the wheel. You know, sometimes just, you know, traditional stuff's the best. But then again, I guess if they do that, then they have to get permission from Team USA or you know, Team USA Hockey or Canada Hockey or Czech Republic, what the hell knows. I think the original Slovakian jersey violated the law, if I'm not kidding, because it had the anthem written on the jersey in small little letters, which is really cool, actually. But it violates the law somehow, I was told. So get this. There's going to be no Adidas hockey jerseys in my future. I don't even care if I get rich unpaid. Fanatics, which is going to be doing the replica jerseys. I have never bought a real jersey in my life, right? When I was a kid, they were $200, right? Now they are around $360. When I went to buy...
How the hell are you seeing that?
What's that? Oh, no. The new jerseys. The new jerseys. The new real jerseys are now going to sell around $360 for Adidas.
Oh, if they go for Adidas.
The replicas are going to sell... The replicas are going to sell at $169, and that won't even have the Adidas logo. That'll be contracted out through Fanatics, which is another company, I guess, that got the replicas. So you don't even get the cool fucking Adidas thing if you get the cheapo. This thing got me, and I'm going to sound old as fuck. I used to get jerseys. I have a shit ton, basically from the 90s when they were reasonably priced, and you could get really good replicas, close, pretty much close to thing, close you could get, and even some of the stitching and if you paid for the right money, you could get the lettering that's correct with the jersey, and you can get some awful ones too. But if you did your homework, you get it. I remember going in and finding this Ryan Callahan jersey that was going to be on sale because Ryan Callahan had just gotten traded when I was in the States, and it was about 150, 50, 60 bucks, like $160 or whatever it was. Or it was $130. I'm like, okay, and I felt the material, and I was like, well, this doesn't feel like replica jerseys. Keep in mind, I hadn't bought a jersey since 2000. All right, most of my jerseys are 20 years old. That Roenick jersey I have, the Team USA, it's 20 years old. It was 2006 World Cup or 1996 World Cup, right? So I picked up. It was like, oh, okay, this must be the new material, and it had the Reebok on the back. And so the guy tells me, no, that's a replica. That's a replica jersey. Wait. This is what Real jerseys cost about anywhere from 170 to $200, but you got it on sale because Ryan Callahan's not a Ranger, right? No. These are the real jerseys with the fight strap in the back. And he handed it to me. I'm like, and how much is this? He's like, $350. I'm like, this is no fucking way. And the real ones, like when I was a kid, the ones who made them when I was a kid, I forget. It actually could be different companies when I was a kid. You know, it could be several different companies based on what the team used to license them. Now the NHL licensed them. And
let's look that up.
It was I forget exactly what it was. They were like $200. I never bought one. It was too much money. But $350, I don't care if I get rich, I'm not dropping that kind of money in a jersey. Like, what the hell do I need a jersey like that for? And not only that, the replicas, when I was a kid, were about $60. And they weren't, but I got to admit, the $169 replicas currently are much better quality than the $60 jerseys I got, which were pretty good. You could play with them and whatever. I ain't playing with fucking jerseys $160. Period. And that's a replica. We used to get them for $60, which is probably a ripoff too.
Yeah, I go to Total Hockey now. Or Dick's Sporting Goods. A Blues jersey there, I think is about $160.
The real deal Holyfield. That's a replica. I'm talking the real deal Holyfield. And next year, the replica, the 160 was going to say Fanatics, and next year it's going to say, next year it's going to say Fanatics. And the only way, if you got the real deal, if you got the Adidas mark on it. Otherwise, you don't got it. You got the Fanatics version. You know, they're not even slapping their name on that shit. So I'll never have an Adidas jersey. I can't imagine. I mean, how can I justify throwing that kind of money around on a fucking sporting? Right. It was ridiculous. My Callahan jersey was ridiculous. And it's a replica, for Christ's sakes. That would have been like, let's say Scott Stevens got traded from the Devils back to St. Louis, like during the 90s. All right, I probably would have got the real jersey for like $160. It would have dropped from like $200. You know? In most stores, it's just like it was when I was a kid, don't even sell the real damn thing. So it kind of sucks because I was looking forward to having an Adidas jersey. I mean, I'd have to be rich to have that shit. Mm-hmm. I ain't making that much money, not yet. That's ridiculous. So I'm very upset like from that.
I mean, hockey jerseys are absolutely ridiculous. Baseball jerseys, at least with Cardinal ones, they go for $100.
But they're official or reps?
I'm not sure. I'll have to pull one out.
Let's see what something tells me Snooza might have something interesting to say.
I think it's a real one. I think it's majestic.
No, it's not. It's probably not. Well, mine said Reeboks. What do you got, Snooza? What do you got, Snooza?
Well, I just wanted to say,
what?
I'm almost back again to watching your stream.
I don't care. What do you got? You been watching this stream?
Yes, I'm watching today.
Would you have an opinion? I don't got time to bullshit too much today, man, because I didn't even post the other link yet for Dead. What do you got?
About the jerseys?
Yeah.
Do you think you will eventually
get
an official jersey?
It's too much. I didn't buy one when I was really into it, when I was a teenager in my 20s. Why am I going to do it now? And which one do I get? I sort of want a Connor McDavid, you know?
Just get a Rangers jersey.
Yeah, but half the guys in the Rangers probably aren't going to be there in a few years. You think I'm going to get Rick Nash? The day I get it, the day he goes to fucking...
Get a Henrik
Carolina.
Lundqvist jersey.
What's that?
Get a Henrik Lundqvist jersey.
It's another thing. I have a million Ranger jerseys. You know, I got Mark Messier, Wayne Gretzky, Brian Leach, I think, Adam Graves. I mean, like, what the fuck, man? I have a million stuff that says Rangers. I got 2 different Messiers, I think. I gotta go look.
Wow.
You know, but they're replica jerseys from when I was a kid, and that's the good thing about jerseys. You buy jerseys now. I'm sure I'll have that Callahan jersey when I'm 60. Did you see the Roenick jersey I got? That's not even the real World Cup jersey. That thing looks as good as new. 20 years later, I got that in August of 1996. I was 19 years old.
Yeah.
And that thing looks good as ever. You know?
My parents bought me a real Bergeron jersey.
Are you a rich kid?
Really expensive.
I want to vomit. Are you a rich kid?
How much was the Bergeron jersey?
Yeah.
I don't know. They didn't tell me, but
how much was it? I bet you know. How much was it?
I don't know.
How much was it?
A lot of money.
How much was it?
I don't know.
You really don't know?
It.
All right. Well, you got homework. Go ask your parents how much it was.
Go ask your parents. Go ask your parents. How you doing? How's hockey practice going?
Hockey's going great.
Yeah? What are you?
Really good.
What are you, a winger? You're right wing?
Center.
You're center?
Yes.
Working your face-offs in the off-season?
I win a lot of face-offs. And yes, I do always work on my face-offs.
All you got to do is get it above 50%. And you're good. You're fucking golden. Right.
I'm working on it, trying to get a game when I win every single one of my face-offs. But that's hard.
Yeah. Find a way to cheat. Do what smart people do. All right, snoozer. I got to get going. Peace.
All right, have a good one.
You too, brother. Jamal. What's up? Jamal, what's up?
Eat it, yeah.
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 God, it takes a Christian, what's up?
Hey.
You tell me.
Hey, Tommy. So, there's a couple things here. So,
What you got?
I have my dad has a lots of game used jerseys.
Yes.
So, they may be a little pricey.
Mm-hmm.
It depends on where you get it. I have one. A lot of them for the Bridgeport Sound Tigers, as I mentioned the other day.
Mm-hmm.
And also another thing, you asked me a question before you took me off and went to another thing.
Finish what you're talking about first. Like your dad's got a jersey, and then you're gonna answer a question that I asked you yesterday that I don't remember. One at a time, baby. One at a time. You can do it.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
So we have over 200 jerseys of players who used to play for the Bridgeport Sound Tigers from different places.
Yeah.
Got them online. Some from the team, got some from the Sound Tigers, like maybe 500.
Do you have David Leggio? Do you have David Leggio?
No, sadly. But I was there for that game.
Were you really? Okay, go ahead.
and my dad was on that video.
Yeah, was he? Okay, but keep going.
Yeah.
Keep going. Finish your thought, young man.
And you asked me a question Monday.
Uh-huh.
Before we got backtracked talking about Dave Zamboni.
Uh-huh.
And you asked, how has Connecticut changed in hockey and everything, and since the Whalers left?
Yeah.
And team-wise, we have 3 pro teams now.
Mm-hmm.
One here in Danbury, one in Bridgeport, one in Hartford.
Okay.
Which is your Ranger guys over there.
I hate your state with a bloody passion. You know that? I do.
Okay.
It's just like one big parking lot for like corporate assholes. I've never liked going there.
You have the WWE?
Yeah, it's
sad.
It's like that's the thing. Like every time I had to go to Connecticut like 2 years ago, and when I was traveling through Boston, and I'd stay at this hotel, and there's just all these like corporate buildings around. It's just like New Jersey with no flavor whatsoever. It's like a New Jersey. I don't like it there.
Don't go to Greenwich.
No, Hartford. I wasn't far from Hartford. Hartford looked like a nice, cool city, but everything around there is just like industrial areas filled with corporate buildings, filled with empty suit jerks. Yeah, it's just a boring state. And there's a lot of money there too. People got a lot of money. It's people got no personality. I'll never forget this. I didn't know the laws. You can't smoke outside anymore, like in front of a restaurant, right? Is that right?
I don't think. No, there's no rules against that. There's no.
I don't know, dude, because this guy. Because I went outside from the restaurant because I assumed you couldn't smoke in a restaurant, right?
Yeah.
And I walked outside the restaurant. I walked down the street. I didn't see it. I was pretty far away from the door too. And I lit up I lit up the cigarette. Right? People were beeping their fucking horns at me and shit. And I remember this guy rolled down his window. Right? This guy rolled down his window, but he had a big, thick New York accent. Right? I had just flown in from the States. I had only been on States ground for like a day or two. Right? So I don't know how things. And I hadn't been there a couple years before. And this guy was like, "Yeah, you don't give a fuck, do you? Yeah, you don't give a smoke that cigarette, man. Do it." So I realized like I'm breaking the fucking law, aren't I? And I just like, I fucking hate this state. I hate this place. It's filled with fucking soccer moms and corporate assholes that are,
rich
God,
people.
I can't stand
rich
it.
People.
Yeah, rich people.
And also we have produced so many good players over the years too. Jonathan Quick, Brian Leach.
Yeah, Brian Leach is good.
Nick Venino, play it.
Nick Bonino? No, I don't have it loaded. I'm having a bad day. Why am I talking to you anyway? All right.
Well,
get lost,
okay,
kid.
Tommy. Feel better. Bye.
Have a good day. What the fuck's the matter with me talking to a poor kid that way? I don't like that. Yeah, I'm not really into today at all. Talking to you, it's not my best. I'm not at my best.
You want me to throw you a couple hockey things at you?
In a minute, when we take this guy's Loge, you're on the air.
Wait.
What?
You want to see my jersey?
Yeah, let me check your jersey. Yeah, I want to make sure you're not showing me your weenie first.
Mika's
Zibanejad! Yes, it's made my day. Mika's
There we go.
Zibanejad! Oh, I didn't even have it loaded. Oh, you're the best.
Oh my.
Oh, that's fantastic. Where'd you get that done?
NHL.com.
No,
Or
you got it.
shop that
Is it the
NHL.com.
real deal? I can only see the top of
Yeah.
your head, or maybe that's on purpose. You know, Mika's Zibanejad. I love it.
Oh.
Actually, Peter Nedved wore that number too, 93. I never understood why he took a number that high. But anyway, how much was it?
What was that?
How much was it?
This was 160.
160. Oh, so you got the. Does it say Fanatics or Adidas on it?
It says Reebok.
It says Reebok. See, that's the thing. I'd rather mine say Reebok than Fanatics. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Oh, you're wearing a Fanatics jersey, you cheap fuck. That's going to be the problem. All right.
Yeah.
Do you have anything hockey related? Or you just want to show me your really
Yeah,
fucking badass jersey?
I see people in the chat saying that like Rangers are gonna be awful a couple of years. When you see their team, it's like more than half their team is like 26 and under.
Yeah.
And it's just like just because Lundqvist is very old.
He's not very old, but he's getting up there. I wouldn't say he's
Yeah.
very old. You're not very old until you're over 35. You know, that's very old. I don't think.
And
he's very old.
goalies, they stay.
Yeah, they stick around because they don't take as much of a beating. Here's the thing. Don't worry about Lundqvist. More than likely, I think Jeff agrees with me on this one. More than likely, he's having the typical slow start. They're getting depth scoring all around, pretty much. I'm not unsatisfied with any of the Rangers' efforts. But I don't think there's anything to worry about Hank thus far. I will say this, though. If Hank doesn't pick it up, they do have a problem. And they're not going to go very far in the playoffs. They're a first-round exit at best, unless he's sharp. But I really don't think he's... What is he, 34?
Yeah.
He's not done. I mean, that's not a young goalie, but it's not your finished age either. You know?
Yeah,
so I wouldn't be
Luongo,
worried about
it's like 37, right?
Yeah. He's far from
He's
finished.
playing
Well, I wouldn't say he's far from finished. I mean, when you get to Luongo's age, your just skills could just leave you. Sort of like watch. I always give the example of Marty Brodeur. 2012, he did the Scorpion save. Then the next season he played so much, and then he was gone in St. Louis, and he was gone.
And then he
that's
played 3 games here.
Yeah, he played 3 games in St. Louis, and he was gone because
Did pretty well.
he did. Yeah, but he just lost the hairstay. He wasn't Marty anymore, and he knew it, so he got out. He wanted to play, it didn't work out, whatever. So that's what you got to say. All right, thanks. That's the way it'll probably go. Thanks, Loach. Thanks a lot for the call. All right, what do you got? This has been a hell of a show.
Yeah, right. Nothing big, nothing real big here. Crosby scored in his season debut.
Yes,
Good
he
for
did.
him.
Yes, he did. I watched the game. They came from behind too. They were down 2-0. They came behind, made a good effort. Like the way the Panthers played. I think they played. Panthers looked like a playoff team to me, even though in that loss, weren't able to hold it together. And Crosby got them rolling, and they never stopped. There's just so much firepower in the Pittsburgh team. But I don't think the Panthers played bad. They look like they moved the puck very, very well. They moved the puck very well, that team. So I'm thinking, but what's more interesting is what happened to you guys last night, and that game I also watched. Flames win 2 in a row, beat 2 of the biggest teams in the West, Chicago and the goddamn Blues back to back. Are they starting to bloom? The Flames?
They bet well. I mean, they
and
couldn't
Elliott.
play much Elliott finally decides to figure it out.
Elliott gets the win. That was
does.
kind of interesting. A lot of comeback. Last night was a big comeback victory. You
Yeah,
know?
the Flyers came back against the Sabres in the third period. They were down 3-0.
Yeah.
Or wait, yeah. The Flyers came back.
Yeah, it's crazy, right? Yeah. The Flyers came back, or no? Was it they lost? They came back. A lot of times, like the Rangers came back like back to back. There's a bunch of goddamn games last night like that. Let me check my preview.
But yeah, I hyped the Flames up coming into the season. I thought getting Elliott and Brouwer was going to be a very nice addition for them, and they sucked up until the last 2 games. So.
Yeah, and beat. Well, I don't think they played so good against Chicago, but I thought they played pretty well against you.
They did,
and I watched both those games. So I glanced at your game, but it was kind of interesting.
Oh,
let's see. Yeah, a few guys came. The Devils had to come back from behind last night. Flyers came back from behind. A lot of coming back from behind going on these days. Rangers had to come back against the Caps and fucking I forget somebody else. So yeah, it's a lot of scoring too. Scoring's up, I'm hearing, significantly, and there's no like rhyme or reason for it. It's interesting. Everybody's bitching about the goddamn pads and shit. There's no rhymes. Oh, people are bitching about hockey. Upper right hand corner, click, dude. You don't give a shit about, then leave. I got fucking.
The name shot from the point is a hockey term.
And so it's in the crease. Dude, I broadcast fucking half an hour. I broadcast. All right? And who gives a fuck? All right.
Relax, you're still going to get debt. That's
right, you know what? I don't ban people for like writing shit I don't want, but if you don't like it, you're blocked. You don't have to fucking worry about it anymore.
It looks like
if you don't like the shit, just fucking go. You know? This is a hockey show. I don't get that. Like it's a channel. When I think of channel, I think of several different programs. I know I'm the only guy that does this. Well, not the only guy, but I mean one of them. But if you don't like it, then just wait till 10:30, or excuse me, 4:30 your time. 10:30 my time.
Yeah, 4:30 Eastern.
God, I don't moderate anything, you know. So what a fucking idiot. You know, if you don't like it, then just fucking leave and come back in a half an hour. I might do a gay esports show one day, douche.
Yeah.
Do whatever the fuck I like.
I mean, you could be a bunch of homos. On
it's funny because if I flipped to just 10-minute commentary videos and fired all you assholes, I'd be pandering, right? But I kept doing what I was doing and added some stuff, and then it's like, why are you doing hockey? If I'd have quit hockey, I'd have been a sellout. You know, there's no way to win with these assholes. I hope you step on a tack. You fall down.
No. I better yet, I hope you step on a Lego in the dark.
Yes. Tommy, my co-host contract. Oh, fuck off. Dave Thomas. All right, let's get the fuck out of here. I very simply have had enough. I've had enough. Sorry, today kind of sucked. Next week, Wednesday, Dave Zamboni talked to him today. And he will be debuting a new song on our show about none other than the great Gordie Howe. That's exciting, isn't it? Tisn't it?
Very.
Yeah.
Tis.
Let's do some headlines before we do the scores. Pascal Dupuis among the names of the Pittsburgh Penguins petitioned to have could be put on the Stanley Cup. Of course, he was diagnosed with a blood clot in his lung, and that pretty much ended his career.
Tried to fight back, but
poor Pascal. I'm glad it belongs on there. I have no problem with that whatsoever. Former OHLer Ben Johnson sentenced to prison for sexual assault. Devils prospect.
Nice.
Of course, he's on the Devils. Enjoy prison.
No, that makes sense.
No means no, man. God, man, fucking girl tells you no, get out of here.
Swipe or no swiping.
God, man. Let me tell you something. I was like this when I was a kid too. Girl ever said no or put her hands up or said stop, it put the fear of fucking God in me. The fear of God. Because I knew you could be accused of fucking rape. Somebody could fucking kill you for it.
Say something wrong.
Yeah. Something bad could happen to you if you were even accused. Like, I don't want to do this right now. Nope. God damn. Some of these jocks, man. I don't know. Maybe the guy got fucking falsely accused. We'll never know. L.A. Kings supposedly thinking of picking up Steve Mason. They're talking to goalies with all the goalies.
Well, they just brought up Peter Budaj, and he's won the last couple games.
I like Peter Budaj because he's an MMA guy. You know that? Peter Budaj.
Yeah.
Peter Budaj. Yeah. Bruins David Backes. He's going to have like a little elbow surgery. He's going to miss 2 games.
At least.
Yeah. Yeah, probably. Yeah, at least. He'll be back, though. Good fit over there, but they got blown out last night. They're going to need him back. Ryan Getzlaf suffers an upper body injury. Upper body injury. Why is that still funny to me?
I don't know, because they're like the freaking Kremlin. They don't release anything.
I know. It's just still funny to me, and I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why it's still funny to me, but it is. It's very, very funny to me.
Ryan Getzlaf was removed from the game due to a gunshot wound to the chest. They are listing it as an upper body injury.
Doomnik makes 27 saves. Wild crush the bees. 5-0. Not a good showing, Snoozer. He talks slow for somebody from the East Coast, doesn't he, Snoozer?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I talk real fast because I'm, like he's like from, I don't know what. It's probably because he's a rich kid. Taylor Hall.
What is that?
What's that?
Oh, all the games up there. It's awful.
Yeah, I look at it. That doesn't look bad. Look, it doesn't. What's wrong with it?
I don't know. Just compared to what it used to be.
I can't do anything about it. It's not that bad. It's readable.
Oh, you can do something about it, though.
How can I do something about it? I don't know anybody else that lists them.
You're the tech guy. Actually, Max.
Shut up!
Guy.
I'll blow you up. Let me finish this. Dudnik makes 27 saves. Wild crush the beast. 5-0. Taylor Hall, who I've been telling you is kicking ass, has 2 goals. Helps the Devs come from behind, beat the Yotes, and somehow Travis Zajac, who had 1 less point, got the first star of the game. Shows you how much everybody hates Taylor Hall. Crosby returns the goal. Pens also come from behind versus the Cats. They take that game 3-2. Flyers get out of a 2-goal hold. It's like I said, it's a day to comeback.
3 goals. 3-goal hold.
I said 2-goal hold here. I got 2 goal. In the third, they beat the Sabres 4-3. My information says 2, so it's right.
Well, your information.
I didn't watch that fucking game. It's because the Sabres were in it.
Well, yeah. Why would you want to watch the Sabres and the Flyers?
I don't know. Not the way they're playing. That's what basically,
You want to see 2 teams who can't play any defense?
I woke up at 6. Yeah, I woke up at 6 o'clock in the morning. I make my decisions of what I think the best games are going to be. Here's the games I watched. All right. I first put in the Lightning and Maple Leafs. That lasted a period. All right.
Like Frederick Anderson has like over 4 goals against average.
Yeah, I know.
85.
That being said, Steam Stamkos 4-point night helps burn the Leafs. There you go. Then I watched what else did I watch? Then I watched Panthers Penguins, which is a good game. Then I watched Coyotes Devils, which is also a good game. And then I watched Flames Blues, which wasn't a good game, but it was interesting.
No, it wasn't.
So I didn't pick. So the Lightning, I got to make my decisions. Because there's only so much time in a game a day. And I watch my kid and I watch hockey. Pretty cool, huh? What a life I have. Flames win 2 in a row. Former Blues goalie gets 23 saves. Elliott.
Okay.
That's funny to me. That's funny. Flames take the Blues.
It was pretty funny,
4-1.
that awful start they had. That was pretty funny.
Yeah, it was funny. Auntie Niemi stops 28. Stars beat the Jets 3-2. And the 4-2-0 Sens, they beat up on the Knuckleheads 3-0. 3-0. Every time I read, I can't believe they're over 500. Every time I read about the Knuckleheads, they're fucking losing. Sharks take the Ducks 2-1. And Martinez, big hero against the Rangers in 2014, gets the OT Tuck Kings. Take the Ducks 2-1 in your OT, and that's your file tonight in the National Hockey League. Canadians, they're in Long Island, they're in Brooklyn. And sorry for them. They're in from Brooklyn with that dopey car and the ice that doesn't work all so well. At 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
That awful arena.
Yeah. Bruins Rangers, I guess that's the Wednesday night rivalry game because now I can't. That's used to be listed, yeah. Bruins Rangers, which really isn't much of a rivalry anymore. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I can't watch it because I got shit to do tomorrow. Capitals, 9:30 Eastern Standard Time versus the Oilers. And Preds Ducks, a late night game at 10:30. And that's it. And we're about to finish it up on time. Thank you very much for tuning in. We had a lot of people tune in for just a hockey show. Sorry I didn't title it better. Sorry I didn't put
wasn't even a hockey.
Well, we talked about hockey.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was. I told you it was going to suck today, Jeff. I wasn't prepared. I got too much shit going on, but I will apologize. Try to make sure. The days that I watch my kid, I don't have any prep time. And then I'm an ultra procrastinator, you know? I should just say, get out of my crease!